Mira, ¿qué fue? Que el querido toque la magia de carandas. El vampiro te tienes gazpacho.
Yes.
Esto fue a mi jalero te Tanamina Jiménez.
Sí.
El cardiota fuera tos fueras.
Entonces.
Mariano Berberas. Mira, mamacita,
Mira.
el café te topé los endejitas.
Yeah.
El hotel que tojela with my hitas. Pau, pau, tío, torita.
Sí.
Pau, pau, estos cueros me soao. Y tu que en hielo paso jale, miau. En la petopía la grada, ve gracias de grande y petopía las paparidas.
Yeah.
Mira, mamacita, que le andas. Me giro que estos giles me te grandos.
Sí.
Miro te estaban lele brango.
Sí.
Era dando OJ Simpson en el bronco.
Entonces.
Mío que estos giros, mamacita.
Claro.
Mira, mamacito, cogarita.
¿Qué fue?
Y lo veo por ahí, lo mita. Que calo, estos filos, le jalo de casallita.
Agua, mucho agua, chequena de pata, mil falta, no mames, espantes, poca tiene mantuntantes, escalantes antes,
Yes.
yo no sé, aves, arroz con pollo, mira pero todo, give me some toyo, Toyota, pushing on the Mazda, oh my god, it's freca, oh chica, outside with the Aztecas. And I don't want to disrespect her. Mexicana, pana, with the plana. Pee on the floor is a problem. Oh no.
Mira tú que la mamacita.
Sí.
Mira mamacito que la hita.
Sí.
Mira mamacito que le hito. Que yo le paro en el mira que sayito.
Sí.
Mira mamacito que la hita.
Yes.
Misa malaira hadachita.
¿Qué fue?
But I to live run like a cheetah. You know,
Claro.
mira mamacita. Ay, mira mamacita. Yo le corto yo nanita. Le lo fuero pero quiero la salsita.
Pasadita.
Mira mamacita. Corto fuero bueno, me le déjalo paso grita.
Pasadita.
Mira mamacita.
Mamacita.
Mira mamacita.
Sí.
Mira mamacita. Yo vuelo por toquela donde pulo las pajitas.
Sí.
Mira, que fuera, que le los batoquillos le talalo en el río. El otro chetío nomás no soquío. El no vuelo peto pelo, no mato de míos. Que no se corrió. El peto fío es el día este que estos guaros me dan jata te chío. El nomás el río se soprando. El era pues de Franco, se satido le quiero unos dos y es pronto.
No pato, dame gato, mira gato, ato, hey pato, hey caso, paso el taco.
Sí.
Mira, mi mamacita, pero yo no me dices.
Cámara, mira, cámara, viva, ¿qué fue?
Juca.
A nunca.
That was like Danny doing like Hispanic Travis Scott.
That was Travis.
I was trying so hard not to actually speak any real Spanish. I was trying
Yeah,
to
that's the weird
That's
challenge.
the hard
It's
part.
like you
is
don't
not
wanna s-
actually saying
Yeah.
anything that is really Spanish.
You don't want to say like Diaz or Todo or something.
Yeah.
No, you can speak as much Spanish as you want. Welcome back to the LoPriore podcast. I'm your host, Danny LoPriore. First things first, got a couple tour dates. August 12th, I will be in Bridgeport, Connecticut at the Stress Factory. Can't wait. And then September 21st, I will be at Governor's Comedy Club in Long Island, New York. All right,
Island.
come out and see your boy. Then September 27th, woke up this morning. I'll be in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Nice. All right, I'll be in New Brunswick, New Jersey, September 27th. Get your tickets now. And then October 1st, I will be at the DC Improv in Washington, D.C. I'll be there October 1st. Get your tickets now. Dates for London, England, Dublin, Ireland, California dates, and Texas dates coming soon. But yes, go get some tickets and come out and see me. And let's get back to the show. Bros, how you doing this week, bros? Michael, how are you doing?
Doing fucking fantastic.
All right, Jared, how you doing?
Not too bad.
All right.
Not too bad.
Love that. You're sipping on a negra.
I got a little modelo cerveza.
Modelo, negro modelo. Christian loves, our cousin Christian loves negra models.
That's how I found out. That's how I found out what the fuck they were, because we were went to the deli and he's like, "No, you gotta try these."
Yeah.
Modelo, I think, is like the #1 sold beer in America right now.
Yeah. I remember because everyone was like, let's not drink Bud Light, let's drink Modelo. And Modelo, like, is owned by Bud Light.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
is
so.
it?
Yeah, partially
Yeah.
or something.
Is it
like
their
that.
way of being like Hispanic or something?
Yeah. You ever see the commercials for Modelo, too? They're always just like, I had no money. It's like, skoo, 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 skoo. Right? Everyone? It's like, now I cut hair. I'm like, what the fuck?
Ecstasy of gold.
I've never. I feel like I've never seen a Modelo commercial. I didn't even know
They're
they
all-
had commercials.
They're all like people who used to live in their cars that are like Hispanic.
Yeah.
and then like they're like success stories, but it's just like it's so like whitewashed. It's like hilarious.
What's their catchphrase? What's their slogan? It's Modelo time.
He's dying.
Dang.
Is that their thing?
I don't know what the slogan is.
It's Modelo time.
It's Modelo time.
It's Modelo time.
If you're gonna make it a good time, make it Modelo.
Make it Modelo.
Make it Modelo time. Speaking of Spanish speaking people, I just joined BJ's Warehouse.
Oh, nice.
I love BJ's Warehouse. First of all, it's like a haven for like all of my Puerto Rican brethren. Like they're all in there like doing stuff.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, it was amazing. I walk in there and there's this guy on like a microphone and like a portable speaker. He's like, "Attention shoppers." He's like, "We're going to be giving away free things."
What the hell?
And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Free things or free things?
Free.
Oh,
Free things.
Shit, you got me.
He's like, "I'm going to give away free things." So immediately, I'm like, "All right, what do you want to do?" So he puts on this whole display for like this like oven cleaner that's like citrus based and it like has like no like chemicals in it.
Yeah.
And you know how I am, like when people are doing like public speaking, I try to help them, you know. So he was like doing the thing. He was like, "Do me a favor." He was like, "Write on this this like tile with this permanent marker."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right," and I wrote like tit nugget.
Yeah.
But like in a way that he wouldn't know that it said tit nugget. Like I just like scribbled it and stuff.
It was like
like cursive.
yeah,
it
it
was
was cursive.
It was like teat nougat.
Yeah. It was like teat nugent.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, let me just do this. And it was amazing. Like the actual product was amazing. I can't say it on here because we have sponsors, but it was really cool. They gave me like a free like microfiber cloth for my glasses. They gave me a free bottle. So I was like, yo, I'm all in on BJ's, bro. I think Costco is trash.
Yeah, I was gonna say Costco's and BJ's, and there's another one. What's the other one?
Sam's Club.
Oh yeah, Sam's Club.
Sam's.
Yeah.
So BJ's apparently started this whole thing. This is the way I found this. That's what's so funny. It's like Crips and Bloods of like fucking bundle shopping,
Wholesale
bundle fucking shopping. So it's I don't know where the closest one is near me or in Westchester near me and Jared, but I know that they're around. I used to see it all the time because we used to make jokes as kids. You're like, "Oh, blowjobs warehouse."
Oh yeah, dude. You see BJ's anywhere that's like huge, you're
Rings
gonna think
a
it's a blowjob.
And now I just thinking about imagine like a warehouse like Amazon where they just had people giving out blowjobs to people, like delivery blowjobs.
Dude, I'd member up on that quick.
Like you could just order a blowjob that comes to your door.
Yeah.
From BJ's
Even if I had to
warehouse.
go get it, it's still okay. Oh,
And,
so
and they like you go in the warehouse and it just echoes of everyone just going like practicing. It's just the whole warehouse of
my
people
God.
blowjaying.
brewed for those with a fighting spirit is a Modelo's slogan.
Oh, that
Brewed
sucks.
for those with a fighting spirit.
Actually, no, that's cool.
That's what it is. So
that's cool.
they just attributed like that all Mexicans fight.
Is that what you think it
Drink.
is?
Yeah, it's just like it's just kind of a weird slogan.
It is pretty racist.
You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, he's like, I used to live in my car. Now I cut people's hair.
You know what's funny though that you bring up about BJ's? I didn't know it was the first. So I went to Costco and finally like on my own for the first time, which was a terrible idea. I told Jared what I did. I walked 3 miles.
To Costco?
Yeah, to go to Costco.
Damn,
Up
dude.
that hill too, Jackson.
Yeah, up the hill. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a hot ass day out, and I thought I was fucking gonna die.
First of all,
I haven't walked that far doing anything ever, but I wanted to get like my 30 minutes of exercise in. So I
Right.
just did one whole thing.
all right, so
Terrible idea.
It's a terrible idea because you can't. No one goes to Costco to buy one thing.
No.
So you would have to carry a fucking village back with you, like one of the, like
Yeah.
those like African tribes people.
Yeah.
On your head.
Yeah, that can carry like 95 pounds of stuff on their head.
Yeah. So I was like, oh fuck, well I have to get an Uber back, which I did. So I went to Costco. First off, $5 rotisserie chicken is just like, and it's so good.
Let me
It
tell you
is.
something.
And I'm sure I know BJ's got some crazy shit, but $5 fucking rotis.
Dude, you could live off of rotisserie as a single guy like you with a pretty quick metabs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like someone with a
Super
quick
quick.
metabs, super quick. You could live off of rotisserie chicken for a week probably.
Yeah, I want to know what the catch is though. Like, is it super salty chicken or something? And I don't know it.
It's
Is
just
the meat weird?
It's just wholesale. So like when you buy stuff in bulk, it's cheaper.
Yeah.
So they just have a way of actually pricing it down for wholesale pricing. Like if you went to go buy one thing of Gatorade,
Yeah.
you're paying for the people that shipped it to the store. You have to pay the store whatever their cut, and then Gatorade gets their cut. So you're paying all of those cuts.
Shopping in Costco is like being in a really calm, laid back apocalypse. because
Yeah.
everyone's just
Like
super
doomsday prepping.
Yeah,
and
but
shit.
everyone's
Yeah,
super
yeah.
normal. Like, hi, what's up? But I didn't know that there's fucking etiquette because I'd never done it before. So I went in there and I went on the wrong side.
Oh God.
And
Michael.
the guy goes, excuse me, the dude behind me goes, excuse me, sir, like this side.
Yeah.
And I was about to be like, what the fuck's this guy's problem? And then I put the watermelon, a big ass watermelon, and then all the water's up there. And she goes, you're not supposed to put the heavy things up on here. And I was like, fuck!
Yeah.
I'm getting sunned in Costco. And she's like, you only put the small things, and the rest we either know or I don't know how she, I guess she
scan it.
she
Yeah,
has
they
the
scan it.
gun.
Yeah.
And then, and I just go, does it really look like this is my first time here? She goes, yeah, big time. I was like, fuck, I look like a Costco bitch.
Just a rookie. Fresh fish.
But I got my Uber back, like Danny said, which is very smart. I got the Uber back, and I went in, and it was this Dominican dude. He was a nice guy. He's like, I live in the Bronx. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, man. But like, he goes, he wants to move to Connecticut, and he says, I need to go to Connecticut. Like he was saying, like every
With the-
letter in the word.
the C.
I got
Yeah.
to go to
That middle
Connecticut.
C.
I need to make it to.
Connecticut.
But he, he does Uber. He's a really nice guy. So I said. So I just went, do you have a membership to Costco's? And I just opened up a whole can of fucking Dominican worms. Because this guy was just like, he goes, yeah, man, that's cool. He's like, but you ever been to BJ's? I was like,
Yo,
what?
I'm telling you.
Yo, and he goes, yeah, man, they like started this shit. It's
Yo,
like,
BJ's.
that's so
BJ's
Mexican right there, but yeah.
BJ's is the cheapest of all three.
Is it really?
Yeah. If pound for pound, BJ's gets the biggest saves.
Damn, I did not know that.
Yeah. Well, I only got it because it's close to my apartment, like in Jersey City.
8% cheaper membership.
Is it?
8% cheaper.
Yeah, and he goes. I don't even know if he said BJ. I forgot who he said, but then he brought up. He's like
Sam's
Sa-
Club?
and then he's like Sam's Club. You need to go to Sam's Club. And then like
You need to go to some club.
he's
How
like,
much is a membership for the year?
I
for
got
Costco.
Yeah.
that's like 100, right?
No.
You can look that up.
Yeah.
I got mine.
all together. I don't know.
I got mine at BJ's for $19.99 because my building was doing like a
yeah.
Some like promotional shit.
promotion, like sign up with BJ's.
$120.
$120 for BJ's or for Costco.
For Costco.
All right, so look up Sam's Club, look up BJ's. I'm gonna say BJ's might be the cheapest.
I think because remember Uncle Joe had a Sam's Club membership. I think didn't he?
He had Sam's Club. Uncle Dom's been a Costco G for years.
Yeah, he has been.
He's
Costco
always.
man. He's the one who got me. Shout out to Uncle Dom. He got me the Costco membership.
Yeah, dude.
Sam's is 100 to 110
Okay.
for the year, and then BJ's.
Yeah, what's BJ's full price? I got mine for 20, but it was a promotion.
Dude, I was overwhelmed. I didn't know where to start. I was like, God, there's so much brisket and fucking cheese.
That's the best thing about those places, though, is because you actually buy food in bulk, and then you have to cook it before it expires. So you actually end up eating like more home cooked meals.
Yeah, that's true. You're pushing yourself to
$55.
Yeah, dude, $55, dude.
for where?
For BJ's.
Damn.
They got all the same shit, dude. I almost bought 9 sweatshirts today for like $17.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's fucking
What
90
stopped
degrees
you?
outside.
What
Yeah.
stopped-
Just the weather.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
weather stopped me, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember, this is literally the text that I sent with my wife today. Look, she texted me. I was seeing, she went and did yoga with a friend, and I was like, yo, what's up? Like, I'm leaving here. She goes, where are you? It's so nice out. And then I just sent back to her, BJ's is fucking awesome. And then I said, I had to get something for the pod. I said, oh my fucking God, it's amazing. And then she goes, what's the cost for a subscription? I said it was $20 for the year through our building promotion. She wrote,
What a steal.
and she wrote, no way. Yeah. So yeah, we're big on BJ's right now. You know, we've been doing like Prime and shit,
Yeah.
like Prime Foods, like Whole Foods and shit. But like organic ketchup's like $19.
Right. We also live in a we also live in a time where, I mean, people did this always, but it's at a hyperspeed now, where everyone complains about places or what they do, or what the people that own it do.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't heard anything bad about any of these places yet. Like I was waiting for everyone to be like, you know, Costco's is fucking evil, man. They fucking molest cows. Like, you know, like there's
Yeah,
always
right.
gonna be something that happens that people are gonna be pissed about.
Some
I-
Netflix documentary.
Dude, everybody that I know, even like, because I follow, there's random people like I'll see all over the internet that I see their posts or they follow me or I look at their shit. There's just like Even fucking woke ass people are just hitting you up like, nah, man, I got that fucking Costco thing. Because I'm waiting for someone to just be like, something is terrible about something that they've done, and I haven't heard anything yet.
Nah, man.
And it almost seems too good to be true. And
What,
even
BJ's?
Yeah, and I said on one of the podcasts, even when I went to Costco's, even when you get in Costco, it's just like the white from the lights in there is like, it's like you enter like an
wholesale heaven.
like a very wholesale, like industrial, like just the way it's the warehouse heaven.
Yeah.
And you go in there, and again, it's like a calm apocalypse. Like there's so many people, dude. There's like 100 fucking clothes hangers for like fucking $30 or something.
I know, dude. It's like shopping in it's like
crazy.
shopping in a deprivation tank.
Yeah.
It's really calming when you go in there, even though it's fucking chaos.
Yeah, and the air is hitting you
Oh, yeah,
perfectly.
dude.
Like I just felt like such a fucking noob when I was in there. She was like, "Yeah, bro, you don't put the heavy." But my question is, so then what's fucking heavy? The watermelon's heavy? I don't understand. What can you not put on there?
Yeah, I don't get that. They don't do that at the J's.
Yeah, you can put whatever you probably want on BJ's.
Yeah, man. Dude,
Yeah.
I bought a fucking thing of pickles that if I wanted to, I could empty it and launch myself into space with it. That's how big it is.
Oh, the fucking the thing it came in?
Yeah, it was like $3, dude. I love BJ's, bro. Yo, BJ, if you're listening to this,
Yeah,
give us
hook
a
it up.
membership.
Come on the show.
Yeah, come on the show,
On the
BJ.
show. Let's get the BJ.
No, but I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, wholesale's the way to go. I don't know if it's because I'm married now and just like older.
Yeah.
But like,
You've already just become like the old married guy trying to get a bargain.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
I sat through a guy's whole presentation today to get a free bottle of fucking citrus spray cleaner.
Yeah, and you loved it.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait to use it. You saw the
I'm
microfiber
just
thing
like,
in my car?
Danny's with like
ready.
Just
Yeah.
see Danny with like 10 white women just like the guy after he cleans everything up, like smiling.
It was
It's like, oh, yeah.
Just good,
Oh,
man,
yeah,
good,
yeah. I'll take 2 bottles. Thank you.
So he was showing like all these like presentations. He was like, "What about spray paint on wood?" And then he was like, "Who wants a bottle?" I was like, "I'll take the spray paint."
Yeah, you just.
And then he was like, "Here," and I was like, "In a paper bag." And he was like, "Oh no, I can't do that." And I was just like, "Oh, come on, man."
That's another thing I noticed about
Oh,
getting
I
old.
get my huff on.
Yeah.
When you get older, because you have your apartment, you have your kids, whatever it is, and you start finding appreciation for random ass fucking products.
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
And I'm like,
best.
what? I didn't even know this existed. And then
the
you
best feeling in the world.
And like go home, this like cleans your. It's like for like what is it called at the bottom, like the floor of like most kitchens, linoleum.
Linoleum, yeah.
Is that the
I
fucking?
think so.
Yeah.
It's like and
Made
and it's-
Italian, very, very, very popular by Italians in the 50s and 60s.
sure.
in America.
In America,
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
That's like when the corner, like, remember you would walk into a kitchen and then like the corner would just be peeling up just
Yeah.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
just a little bit, and you wanted to, as a kid, you just want to rip it
Yeah,
off.
you would purchase them and they would come like steakums with like paper in between each one. You would just peel. Remember steakums?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you would
then
just peel the
stick
fucking
on?
paper and then you just cut them and put them into place. They basically came like how you would buy tiles. They would come like
Yeah.
one.
It's
1
wallpaper
foot
for the
by
floor.
1 foot. Yeah, and it's plastic.
This all
And then
sounds like shit, like grandpa, like a job.
Oh,
Grandpa
dude,
would
I've
make you
laid
do.
linoleum with dad and grandpa for fucking plenty of times.
Yeah.
Plenty of times. But it's cool because you need a razor to like cut a corner and like make it like, custom cut it or make it thinner and all this other shit. Yeah.
Oh, because it's an easy.
It's
an
basically
easy
just
cut,
a
isn't it?
it's a plastic design with a sticky back.
Yeah.
How did you know? How did you know that about Italians?
I just knew how we used to cut corners back in the day.
Masters of linoleum.
Yeah, the masters of cutting corners is what it was.
It looks nice, but then you like, what is it that makes you go like, oh, that's why it costs what it costs. Is it because it's like starts getting like bubbles in the center of the room and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
You know
it's
what
like
I mean?
It starts to get like
Yeah.
defective.
Yeah.
linoleum is like a basketball you left out in the rain.
Right.
Yeah.
And it gets that one bubble that if you dribble it, it
goes
bounces all
to
the way
the
over there.
other
Yeah,
direction.
yeah,
Like a
that's what it is.
certain fucking temperature in the room, it just starts bubbling
Yeah,
up.
it just
See,
starts warping.
But I don't think Italian grandpa didn't do plastic on the furniture. Puerto Rican grandpa did plastic on
Puerto
the furniture.
Rican grandpa did
Yeah.
plastic on the furniture.
Which was crazy. I remember
Yeah.
one time I came in from fucking like they had that driveway. I wasn't allowed to go out of the gate because there were cars.
Yeah.
But I would run up and down the driveway. And I remember one time I came back into the apartment. I sat down on the couch, and it took like 4 able-bodied people to peel me off of this fucking.
And the plastic
brown
would
couch.
crack, and you would sit on it and would like stab you and like jig you. In
Yes,
the legs.
yeah, dude. It was really hard, sharp, like fucking
The vinyl.
glass.
It was vinyl.
It was glass.
Yeah, it was so weird.
It was plastic.
Stick.
Yeah,
What?
dude. Puerto
Wait,
Rican
was it
people love
hard?
glass stick.
Oh, the corners, you mean?
No, I mean like the plastic was durable plastic, so when it finally broke anywhere, it would be like serrated and have an edge, and it would
yeah.
jab
Hang
you
on.
and
Oh
shit.
my
Yeah.
God.
I remember one Christmas that happened to me. I was playing with we got Game Boys for Christmas, and I remember like I ran to the couch like all dumb, like a kid was like, "Yeah," and like ran and like slammed my hand on it and fucking cut my palm.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, bro, it was fucking like glass. Oh, I ever tell you the story?
Plastic.
Plastic.
So I remember one time, God rest his soul, he was the man. Our grandpa, our Puerto Rican grandpa, he was eating once, and I remember just being like, "Oh, that looks good," and like I went to like go like get a piece, and he was like, "Get out of here!" Like like shooed me off
Like a dog.
like a dog, yeah. And mommy fucking flipped the fuck out
On him?
Oh my god, yo,
Yeah.
this was the loudest I think I've ever heard mom scream ever. Yeah, and been like, you know, I was like, it's kind of dope. Like she's riding for me, and she was like, "Don't ever touch my son like that." Ever in your life. I'm never fucking coming back. Like, was losing her mind,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Losing her mind. And I was like, damn, dude, all this, like, over a piece of fucking steakums, dude?
Yeah.
Steak. I'll still eat steakums, BJ.
I'll crush
Has great-
steakums. You
I
kidding
love
me?
steakums.
Why
dude.
are they just like cheaper?
They're just thin
Frozen
slices.
slices of steak.
steak.
You never
Yeah.
had steakums, bro?
No, I probably
Definitely had steakums.
I probably did.
Dude,
but
it was the original chopped cheese. It was like how you made a Philly cheesesteak. So
Yeah.
it would come frozen, and there were sheets of it like this big.
Gross.
Right? And there was wax paper in between. And what you would do is you would just peel it off the wax paper, drop them into the fucking pan, right? And they would be like these frozen sheets of steak.
Yeah.
And then you would just dice it up, throw some cheese and onions in there. It was fucking
and it
ga-
probably took.
I
Like
could eat a
5
whole
minutes,
box of
5
those.
minutes to cook. Less.
Dude, less.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
You hit that thing on a hot pan, that thing is done in 10 seconds.
That's so
bro.
crazy. Grandpa tried shooing you away.
He tried shooing me away, and then I remember one time he got mad at me because I almost like got to bullet.
Bule.
So I think we've said this on the show before, but our grandpa had a dog. What kind of dog was Bullet?
An Akita.
He was an Akita, and I maybe saw him once in 7 years.
Yeah.
Well, he was,
He was
like, he had to be locked away because he was fucking nuts.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I just think that's how like old Puerto Rican people raised animals. Because I remember every
That
once in a
no,
while,
because Tanya and Sheila, and they were allowed out.
Yeah,
and
the
you could,
lads.
and you
Yeah,
could
the
access
lads.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Olive's sister was Sheila. Did
Yeah.
you know that?
No, I didn't know they were sisters.
They were from the same.
Olive.
They were. Shut up, Olive.
Shut
When
up,
the dog
Olive.
the dog
Mine-
was like son of Sam.
mine-
But
Mine
the thing
count-
was Grandpa would always eat food,
Yeah.
and then like after everyone was done, he would like gather a plate and walk out to like whatever fence like fucking Bullet was at, and he would just go like this
Yeah.
and just throw food over
and
the
just
fence.
throw food over the fence, bro.
So like.
And then just like walk back.
Dude,
he would just
That's
be
how,
like,
you,
Bullet.
that's how you feed like
No.
that's how you feed like fighting dogs.
Dude, Bullet was confirmed felon. He attacked fucking like Hector and ripped his arm up.
Yeah,
He had
then
to get
ran
like
away.
fucking stitches. No, yeah, that's what they say. He ran away. If that dog ran away, he killed like 2 or 3 people on his way out. Nobody could touch that dog. Grandma used to tell me, she's like, Jared, don't go in there.
Yeah, he was like-
he'll kill you.
Yeah, he's like the wolf. He was like the wolf of the Bronx.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
it was terrifying. Yeah, he was like-
and he was
Aren't-
not a small dog.
He was
Aren't-
like the Beast from Sandlot. Like you never.
I was
like,
gonna
it
say
stories.
Our
in there.
encounters with that. Our encounters with this dog were like fucking any encounter with the kids in Sandlot. Like you look through a hole and his fucking eye would just show up in the hole. Like
Well, there was the diamond shaped window,
Yes.
and you could like creep up on the window, and he was kept in the hallway between Annie Vet's apartment
Yeah.
and the downstairs apartment, which used to be Uncle Ronnie's apartment, if I'm not mistaken. So he was just in that space, and the only people that could really deal with him were the people that fed him and like walked, and like they didn't really walk those dogs, but like just dealt with them on a
Those
daily
dogs
basis.
were never walked ever.
Ever.
once.
No,
I never
would
saw
step.
a leash
I would
in
step.
a house once.
No, I would step. I would step in their shit in the yard like all the time. Tanya, Sheila, Keefe, and Bullet.
Keefe.
I just remember
Keefe had
looking.
3
I
legs
just
and was
looked
blind.
through that crack the whole time because we couldn't pet this dog or be near it. And I never even really saw him besides pictures. That's
That's
how.
what I'm
that's
saying.
how. That's how we were not allowed to like be near this dog.
Mythical
And I would
fucking
just
creature.
look through the cracks of like the fence or whatever it was, and you would just see like a fucking maniac pacing back and forth. And but that dog, he was an Akita.
He was an Akita.
And he loved they're like very loyal to one person, right?
I do remember.
He would just sling food over this fence to this fucking wild animal.
It was like the grandma and fucking Napoleon Dynamite. To Tina.
Tina, you fat lord.
Eat your food.
He would cut up pieces of Christmas ham. Like when we would have Christmas there, the dog would be outside.
Oh my God, by the way, you guys are right. I always made that joke, but I was like, I've never experienced that though until I went to like my friend Alex's house because his mom had the plastic couch. But I was like, you're right, Grandma. They had. Was it that? Was it the? Is that it? Oh my God! Look at that couch.
Yeah, look at the couch. Show it to the
bro.
camera.
It looks like someone fucking glazed.
Yeah, that fucking
glazed.
couch lacerated
Dude,
many people.
Yeah, and
A glazed couch.
I never sat on open like cloth furniture in that house.
No, we weren't allowed. I don't think.
Well,
Not really.
even if you did fall asleep, you would wake up like a fly that got caught in that glue fucking thing that
Yeah.
hangs from the ceiling, and you'd be like fucking like trying to get out of it.
Grandpa,
Completely stuck.
I don't know what that room was to the left of. If you walked into the living room, but I remember that's where I fell in love with wrestling.
I think that was
Grandpa-
Uncle Mickey's room at some point.
At some point,
The one where everyone threw their jackets and shit.
In the living
Yeah. In
So
the
when
living
you
room.
right, and then did you guys ever go into Grandpa's basement?
yeah, a couple
No.
times.
Bro,
What was in the basement?
all types of shit.
Yeah, I don't know if we could talk about it on here. Though.
Wow, what? Do you have like,
I mean,
like
he's
fucking
gone now.
sex torture?
No,
No, not like sex
but
torture
it was,
stuff, but-
It was this. If I had to guess, the height of the basement was probably 6 feet, maybe.
Yeah, it was very
right?
small.
And it was just, and he was a hoarder. Like
Yeah,
he just collected all types of shit. And I would go down there, dude, and it was just a plethora of just miscellaneous shit that he had collected over the year. Some of it would be fucking amazing. There'd be like machetes down there, like old documents from like when he was in the war. There'd be like pictures of the family.
He had
guns.
He had Playboys down there.
Yeah,
guns.
he had
Playboys and guns.
he had Maggie's down there.
Guns?
Yeah. Do you remember his VHS collection?
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
was the
it was
most
ridiculous.
impressive
It was so
collection
fucking high
of
up.
fucking VHS cassettes I've ever
dude.
seen in my life. All labeled with dates and everything.
Yeah, he put us on to. He's the guy that made me fall in love with wrestling. He had a whole room
Wrestling.
of like fucking
I
Hulk
love
Hogan matches and
Dude,
Sergeant
and
Slaughter.
Yep,
and
yep.
So we had two.
Iron
we
Sheik.
had,
Yeah, WrestleMania shit.
Fucking bullshit.
My dad. What's crazy is how much shit we learned about our grandparents growing up.
Fuck Hulk
we
Hogan.
We had two grandpas. We were blessed. And the more we hung out with them, we were like, holy shit, they're the same motherfucker. Just one's Italian and one's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, they had the
Yeah.
same
Oh,
name.
They had the same name.
Yep.
They both were obsessed with wrestling, and they both collected mad random fucking weird shit.
Yeah.
Dad's dad collected like it would be like nuts and bolts and random fucking watches and shit like that. And then I guess I never was in his basement. I always remembered certain places where it was just like kind of off limits, like the corridor that would go up to Annie Vet's house.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there was a dog in there. I think Bullet was in there sometimes too. wasn't
He was in that
He
hallway.
was in that hallway between
Yeah.
the staircase to Annie Vet's apartment and the ground level.
And I don't think he would bite Annie Vet or anything.
No,
I think
no,
that was
no,
cool
no.
with them. So, and I still have that old '80s like quaint just look and smell of that place in my mind.
yeah.
It was just so Bronx and ratchet. in
It was
there.
so, but no, it was like it was homey, it was cozy, but
it was.
I feel like it was always dark in there. Like it was never very well lit.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't very well lit. But the other thing about Annie Vet was she always had those tubs of like cherub baby Christmas corn.
Oh yeah, the fucking different types of variety of popcorn.
Yeah,
That's what it
you ever?
means.
Do you
Oh
remember-
yeah,
The
but the big tin fucking
yeah, and
like,
all, like naked babies
barrels.
on them.
Yeah, she had that. She also had a dope bathroom. Like she always had cool like.
She had a
fucking, like-
jacuzzi bed.
she had-
She had a jacuzzi bath. I think
It was I don't know if it was a jacuzzi, but the way that the apartment was set up,
She
the
had
bathroom,
an
it just seemed that way.
'80s crack dealer's bathroom.
Yeah, I never
from
believed
the
anything.
city.
That
she did.
apartment was fire.
It was so nice.
Yeah.
She had like her table was like a fucking Jaguar.
Yeah, she
It was
just
the
had
Jaguar
records.
underneath and then the glass on top. I was like, this is like a Coke dealer's
Yeah,
apartment.
no, it was
in the
awesome.
80s.
Annie Vet definitely like
Still
sold crack. I'm not buying anything. She was like, I'm in advertising. I was just like, no, you're not. You're in fucking crack advertising.
Annie Vet felt like Tommy from Martin when everyone was like, man, you don't got a job, but he always had money and was doing something.
Yeah. He was a drug dealer, right? They I think Martin said that he was a drug dealer.
Oh, is that what it was?
I think so.
They
But
eventually?
yeah,
That was the conspiracy.
let's get into the ads. Our friends over at BetterHelp, what can I say? They are the best. They're always with us. They've been with us since the beginning of the show. So this is what I want you guys to know. Listen, here's the 3 great reasons why I love BetterHelp as a therapy alternative. Is because it's private and it's confidential and it's secure. Those are 3 things that I love. And if you want something added on top, it could be anonymous too. It's always been, if you follow me on social media, you guys know I'm very passionate about my mental health. I've gone through a lot of stuff in my life, and therapy has been a huge reason of why I've been able to live with bipolar disorder, panic disorder, and anxiety disorder. And also, when I lost my health insurance, it was very hard for me to get into a therapist's office. Actually, I had to stop seeing my therapist because it would have cost me $1 bajillion. So that's where BetterHelp stepped in. BetterHelp has been amazing for me. And the thing that I like about BetterHelp, it's customizable, right? You could go through whatever amount of therapists until you find the right one at no additional charge, which is great because not everybody's going to be a perfect fit for you. I know that from experience. I think I saw like 9 people before I found my therapist. So this is what I want you to do. If you go to betterhelp.com/lops, that's better, H-E-L-P, help, betterhelp.com/lops, you can get 10% off your first month. That's what I want to tell you. So if you go to betterhelp.com/lops, you can get 10% off your first month. I have people come up to me at shows and tell me that they use BetterHelp and it's helping them a lot. No pun intended. I do a lot of meet and greets after my stand-up comedy shows, and a lot of people come up to me, and the first thing we talk about is our mental health. So it's been something that's a big passion of mine, and BetterHelp has been gracious enough to be a sponsor of the show for so long. So, because sometimes in life we're faced with tough choices, and the path forward isn't always clear. For me, it took a lot of trial and error, and that's a part of it too. So start that journey, and start that journey with BetterHelp. Go to betterhelp.com/lops, LOPS, for 10% off your first month. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. But yeah, Annie Vet definitely sold crack for real. She did something on the side. She was like, I'm in marketing.
It was such a nice. I was just like, why aren't we not? We should be up here more.
Yeah, I feel like there were levels of like if you were allowed to hang out at Annie Vet's like room, it was like you made it.
Oh, is that the house?
That's the house.
Oh, whoa.
Redone.
Oh wow, yeah.
In the Bronx?
1515 Beach Ave.
That's the front door. Do you ever remember going through the front door of the house?
No, we always went around the side.
That's
That's where
front
Dad
door of
let
the
me
house.
try a beer for the first time, and I spit it in his face by accident. And you gotta see, that's why you're never gonna fucking drink.
That's the driveway.
Let me say, no parking anytime. That sign was there, and it was beware of dog.
Yeah.
Beware of dog.
Don't let this crazy
that
Pete
sign.
out. This thing will
No, because you know how
fucking
some beware dogs are just to scare people, but they're not scary dogs. That shit should have been like, no, we're fucking serious.
Yeah.
Don't fucking go.
Yeah,
Do not go in the back, please.
That shit will fucking kill you. I wanted to segue to something because I had a funny ass moment. I tweeted about it. I was walking Silvio and Tony, and I felt like I was having a great conversation with a neighbor of mine. So the neighbor that is literally like 2 doors down from me, they're younger people. So I was talking to them like about the dog. And then you ever feel like you kind of say something to somebody which it's not exactly a lie, but you're kind of just saying it to make them feel better, like about their situation.
Give me an example.
So what he was saying to me was, he goes, I love living here, like where we're living. Like I haven't found any problems with it.
Yeah.
But like I've found problems with the place that we're living.
Yeah.
You
3
know-
minutes into it.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you guys know how I am.
I know exactly
I'm
how
a
you
fucking
are, yeah.
complaining fuck. So I remember just being like, yeah, like, isn't it great? Like, isn't it awesome? Like, is it my place to go to that person and be like, nah, there's some shit about this building you need to know.
No, you're not necessarily.
Like,
I mean, it depends on what it is.
But did I fuck up, like, not telling them, like, yo, like, you might see a mouse in this, John. Or, like, yo, make sure you throw your garbage out because, like, you can get ants in this bitch.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I would probably do it with a question, lead with a question and be like, hey, do you have any issues with ants or mice in your apartment? And they might be like, oh, I didn't want to say anything. I'm glad you brought it up. Yes, I do. You know what I mean?
But
I'll shit on my landlord.
I know. But he was like so happy about like living there that I didn't want to.
You didn't want to burst his bubble.
Yeah, because then I didn't want him to get the wrong I didn't want to have him to have a misconception of me that like I'm a Debbie Downer boy.
Right.
Like I find like bad things. You know,
Well, he would have been right. If it would have been a misconception.
Yeah, I try to be like I try to be friendly
You
with my
try to
neighbors.
conceal your Danny Downs syndrome.
I'm not
Danny Downs.
I'm not Danny Downs.
You should have just been. You should have.
I'm not Danny Downs, but
You're not Danny Downs.
I'm not Danny Downs, but I'm Danny.
Point the shit out.
Yeah, Danny point out problems. Like there's
Yeah.
9 things I've seen in this apartment that would drive me nuts.
Yeah.
Let me see your apartment. I can tell you 10 things I hate about your apartment.
That's what I'm
too,
saying.
yeah.
So like that's why it's if it's not my living space, I'm gonna hate it.
Danny Downs is
You know,
so good.
Danny Downs. I'm not Danny
No,
Downs.
you're not. You're a sweetheart.
I would just fuck
I'm a
with
big
someone.
confrontational
I would fuck
person,
with.
though.
I would just fuck with someone. I'd be like, no, it's a really, really good spot. Then just grab him and go. There's roaches in the sink.
That's what I should have
And
did.
then like walk away.
Yeah,
And they'd be like, wait, what did you say? I'd be like, nothing. It's great.
Have a good day, neighbor.
Yeah.
like it literally felt. I felt like he was like Truman from the Truman Show.
Oh my God, that's so
Oh,
good.
like wait, he was or you were?
He was, and I was
Oh,
playing
you
a
were,
character.
playing
Like,
a character,
yeah, it's great.
lying to him, just to go a part of like the system.
Yeah, the worst part is I'm laying in bed last night, and I recall that this is the type of shit that bothers me though. Like when I walk around, I'm like, why did I just lie to that guy about
Yeah.
that? Like why
I
did
do
what's
that. I
wrong
do
with
that.
me?
I do that. I've done that so many times where I'm like, why did I not just like
tell
Well,
them
that's
the truth?
just being politically correct, I guess, in certain ways. You're kind of just like, do I really need to break? Honestly, you're probably just trying to avoid an extension of the conversation with the guy, too.
Yeah,
Like, do I really want to get
but
into it
those
with
are-
this fucking guy and start talking about how much my fucking apartment sucks right now? Like, this guy's over here all fucking the happy wanderer.
I know
He's
what
whistling
Danny's
Dixie.
talking about now,
He's
though.
feeling
Yeah.
good. It's just like, no, you know what? Hey, great. I'm good for you, cuz. You fucking like your apartment. Fantastic. My apartment, I'm not so thrilled about, but I'm going to go home and, beat my kids and yell at my wife about it.
Right? Yeah, no, because that's why I didn't want him to get that.
Yeah, that vibe from you.
misconception.
No, then
To be
you did
like-
the right thing.
Because if I see him another time, like he's gonna be like, "Oh, this fucking guy's
Yeah,
negative as shit."
he won't even want to talk to you.
That's
Tho-
what I'm
those
saying.
moments-
I didn't know what to do.
He's like, oh, you
Those
meet
moments-
those guys in fucking whatever the apartment is, 100B. They're like, yeah. He's like, real piece of shit, man.
those moments are when you let the Matrix win, though.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
like you didn't unplug. Like then there's moments where you just unplug and you go, everyone hates it here.
yeah, like I
Run. You know. What I,
yeah,
mean?
I wanted to be like, yo, like so and so, like apartment number 100B is like,
Or-
all they do is play the piano.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just
like
like
I didn't
that.
want to fuck their
And
like
they're not
life
even
up.
good.
You know what it is, or it was a projection because you were in your own mind. You're like, there's a part of you that goes, I don't want to talk about the bad things
Yeah.
because I've already been
Yo,
through
that's,
them.
that's some deep shit.
For real?
For real?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
deep. Yeah.
That's good.
No, my
'cause you-
apartment's awesome, bro. I love my
Dude,
apartment.
I went. I didn't go inside, but I saw the building in the area is fucking dope.
It's really, really nice, but there's
Yeah.
just like when you live somewhere for over a year, you're gonna find a couple things being like, eh.
Yeah, that area is fucking
Oh,
really
dude,
nice.
the
dude.
moment I walked into this apartment that we're in right now, I was like, I'm not thrilled with what I'm looking at. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
I
but-
love
but it's-
the inside. It's the outside that was weird.
yes, the outside is weird, but the neighbors are cool as shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like parking is so convenient. And it's safe. I don't feel unsafe here. Like
No.
it's
'Cause
offset from the street. No one's gonna fucking come down
This
here.
is why these are the
But-
best places to live
Yeah.
because it's a fucking so many. I was telling
It's a
Danny,
community.
I was telling Danny when we leave, like if you're a thief or a robber or a fucking.
Did you say thief?
A thief, yeah. and I do with a V. If you're
V?
a thief,
If you're multiple
if you're
thieves?
if you're thievering and you go into a place, you're like, what the fuck door do I choose?
How do I get out of here?
Like,
Yeah,
which
how do
one
I get in?
Like you
Right.
can't. That's why it's usually like a house. That's why sometimes when I see places in
Mike's dropping gems today.
Gems.
That's why I'll
communities-
never buy a house.
I don't want to.
That's one of my big things.
I don't get and like I'm in my own murder maze.
Oh no, that's why it's true. He's telling the truth.
My fucking murder
It's the
maze.
truth because if you really think about it, think about how unlucky you have to be to have somebody try to break into your apartment. Come on, man. It's not happening.
Yeah,
dude. Thieves aren't
the-
doing that.
The
Yeah.
chances are
Come
just
on.
like
No, they either know you have shit in there,
yeah.
or your house is just somewhere where they're like, this is the only one. Let's
Yeah.
go for it. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Even like cars. Like that's why I don't ever want to own a car either.
Yeah.
'Cause
I leave
people
my
just-
door unlocked sometimes, man. I feel okay about it. I got dogs.
it would
you
be
know what I
a
mean?
great
Like-
opportunity though to fucking start making your own booby traps though. Like
Yeah.
just have a shotgun that's tied to a string to
Yeah.
the door,
And
so
then
you go to
forget it's
sleep.
there.
You're like Denzel Washington in Training Day under the bed
Yeah. On like a spin, on like a hook,
on a spindle.
on a spindle. Yeah.
The only
Shooting
the
your
thing
legs
that weirds
off.
me out about your place though is like it's a house.
It is. It's basically a house.
This is a house.
It's a duplex. It's like a townhouse.
Yeah, but your front door is like in the backyard.
Yeah.
You know, so that's
it's weird.
Like optically, it's strange, but once you get the idea of how it works, it's not that strange.
No, once you get inside, you wouldn't think if you woke up in this apartment, you wouldn't think that if you exited this apartment, it would look the way that it does.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
like
does that
it's
make
like
sense?
yeah, it's like when you go to Narnia through a laundry, like
Through
a
the
laundry
wardrobe.
machine. Yeah,
Yeah.
through the wardrobe.
That'd be so cool.
That's why it's like
Narnia?
When he first came here, he was like, "Yo, come on, bro, like let's do the show. It's gonna be lit." As soon as I saw the front door, I was like, "This is gonna be terrible."
Yeah.
And then I was just like, "What the hell?" Is
And then
this?
you walk in, and you're like, "Yo, this apartment's kind of nice."
Yeah, it's
it
huge.
It's
I was like,
huge.
"Yo, this guy lives in a fucking shoebox."
But Jared,
and then I was like, it's bigger than my
but
apartment.
Jared like opens the door like, yeah, it's cool. Like, so that's why it's like, what's your problem? You want to be a sex god in the city or something? Or
No,
you're
I
like,
just,
nah?
I honestly, man, I think that once I have it all decked out with my shit and it's my space, then I'll feel way better about it. But the commute in and out of the city is the only thing that's a pain in the ass. Because I like to stay out late sometimes and go to a bar till 1:30 in the morning, you know, and get in an Uber for $10 and go home. Here, it's like if I don't get on that fucking last train, man, I'm like I have to like fellate people to get back to fucking Westchester.
You're
It
living
costs
like
$120.
your life
You
right
ain't
now.
lying.
Your life right now is like an early like Billy Joel song. I feel like.
Some folks like to get away.
Taking the subway to the town.
I feel like I look like a little naked baby right now.
Why?
My
Because
shorts
you're, like,
are
sunk
rolled
in
up.
it.
Short, yeah.
And
I
my
didn't know, yeah.
You don't look like a baby, but you look like a redneck like hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look
I do
like
a
someone
little
I
bit.
would go hunting with.
That hat is fire.
The hat is fire.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, baby.
Yeah.
Pac Sun, I got it for $10.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
That
Did you
hat
get
is-
that? Did you get that at BJ's?
Yeah, no, I didn't get this at BJ's. I got this at Pac Sun because I'm almost 40.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
is
I shop where children shop. Do you
Yeah.
guys know what the first state ever in America was?
Vermont.
Pennsylvania,
Delaware.
Delaware.
I had no idea that Delaware was the first state ever.
Makes sense.
Isn't that strange?
It is them in Rhode Island. I always forget that anyone gives a shit.
Yeah, that is true.
It's like because Delaware is where everyone went to go get fireworks.
Like, tell me right now what the shape of Delaware is.
I don't even know where it is. I know it's up north and stuff. Is it after Jersey?
It's in.
I know it's up north.
I know it's up north and stuff.
It's actually not. I think it's
No,
south.
it's scrambled. It's scrambled between
scrambled
Jersey and PA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's how
It's
Jersey is south.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I should have known that anyway because I just said Jersey was up north.
Every time I go up north to Jersey, it's like so dope.
Even as a kid, I would always go, "Yo, yeah, we're going up to Jersey," and everyone would always go, "It's you're going down."
Going
to
down to
Jersey."
Jersey.
Yeah, but I hate people that do stuff like that.
Yeah,
too.
it's like,
Yeah, get off my
fuck you.
dick,
up.
you
Yeah,
geological
fuck you.
slut.
Yeah, Magellan. Suck my balls.
Geographical cunt.
Yeah, who you fucking?
Yeah, excuse me, fucking Tom
What are
Tom.
you fucking Lois and Clark? Or Lewis? Is it
Lois.
Lewis? I always say Lois.
Because you're thinking Superman.
Who did I say instead of what did I say about the pastor? What did I say last time instead of Jesse J?
Oh, yeah. Not Reverend Jesse Jackson. You said Jesse James.
Reverend Jesse James.
So I went to the Drake concert and it was very awesome. Jared got Selena and I tickets for our wedding. Thank you very much.
You are
made her
welcome
day.
very much.
Don't hit up Jared, by the way, guys.
Yeah,
He's not going to get you tickets.
Please
I'm not gonna
don't.
get you
Please
tickets.
don't.
not
Please
happening.
don't. It's not going to happen.
Well, I never get tickets for myself. I always get them for everybody else. So.
Yeah.
But not you guys.
You guys had a good time.
No,
though.
I'm just kidding.
I had an awesome time.
The seats were good seats.
Dude, they were fantastic.
Yeah, I love
They
that.
were fantastic.
Yeah.
I could feel
Shout
the
out
heat.
to OVO, man.
Shout out OVO, dog.
Come on the show.
Come on the show. OVO,
That'd be
OVO,
so
OVO,
sick.
OVO.
Oh my god, anybody from that squad is pretty cool.
Yeah. So the thing was,
not
we
true.
were so close, but it was super hot. Like,
Yeah.
like when the fireworks would go
Oh,
off.
like the pyrotechnics
Yeah, and I
and
remember just
shit,
like, oh
yeah.
goddamn, like yeah, we were really in that bitch. Fucking
Yeah.
21 Savage walked right by us,
Dude, right by you.
right by us. So here was the thing. Drake was on the other side. He
Yeah.
entered through the other side.
Okay.
Okay.
From the away team.
From the away team side,
Tunnel.
and Selena was like fucking heartbroken.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah.
so they are playing "Oh Boy" by Dipset,
Yeah.
and we can't see who's up there. We're in New York, so I'm starting to lose my mind. I thought Cam was there.
Oh my god, that would have been dope.
And then I just see like this like 5'4", like 120-pound person just walking down. I was like, oh, it's 21.
Is he? He's tiny, right?
21's tiny,
I saw
dude.
him, and I
Mad
had
small.
him come in one night.
All
He was-
rappers are so fucking small.
Yeah.
I feel like most rappers are small. Drake's like 6'2", though.
Drake's not a little dude.
He's
No.
No,
6'2"?
Drake. No,
Yeah.
Drake's not
Drake's
a little
big.
dude. Yeah, he's not a little dude.
I didn't think he was like small, but a lot of rappers or hip hop people, you meet these entertainers and they're like fucking 5'6".
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of them. Most entertainers are like small. They're small and they got big ass heads.
Yeah, they do. Lil Uzi Vert's built like that.
Yeah,
His
dude.
head is
A lot of
huge.
actors, bro. A lot of actors, their heads are fucking gigantic,
Yeah.
and they're like 5'7", and their
Ted
heads are
Kennedy.
huge. I never really understood it, but then I started to like watch movies from now on and just
Yeah, and you'll
fucking stare at how big their fucking heads are.
Yeah, Leonardo's head is huge.
Leonardo
Or it
DiCaprio's
looks
head
like
is
it is.
huge. Like, they're everyone that's like super. Matt Damon's head huge.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck fucking huge.
Oh, by
who's
the-
that chick from Food Network, Giada De Laurentiis? The bitch's head is huge.
What's the Can you explain to me since you? By the way, since you saw
You
this,
know that, right? Giada De Laurentiis.
I'm just putting it all together now. It seems huge.
Yeah, they're all huge. Sarah Jessica Parker, dude, her fucking head is gargantuan.
Is
brother.
it?
What is So what's the sperm thing about? What was
Yeah,
that? What did it have to do?
It's on,
Did
like
he-
the drone
Oh,
sperm.
so he had like he had
story?
like he had just had like 4 things. He had like this big like anime like fat tittied girl like part of the set.
Yeah.
And then he first of all he puts on fantastic shows.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
He puts on fantastic,
It really does seem like
entertaining shows. It was,
Very energetic.
Yeah, Little Yachty opened for him, so
Nice.
he came out and did like 4 or 5 songs. And then
Drake's keeping that man alive. I'm just
bro,
saying.
when I tell you, man, the level of how famous this fucking guy is.
Oh my
I know,
god, it's
man.
insane.
Bro, think about the most famous moment you've ever had in your life.
nowhere fucking near it.
Yo, I've never seen anything like it in my life. When they knew that he was going to be coming through, like coming down the thing, everyone just went all to this one section.
And that's just one.
collapsed on it,
And that's
right?
just one
Bro.
city. And that's just one city.
That's just one city, and everywhere he goes is like that.
Yeah.
So, and the thing that was crazy was Selena was like so upset because it was right across, but she was able to like get like a good video and stuff. I just saw a level of fame that I feel like I should have never seen.
yeah. Because you. Is it because
It's
you want
insane.
it?
No, I just know that I couldn't handle that. Like, I admire him so much more as like a performance artist because he's doing that every night.
Yeah.
And he's been doing it for almost how many years? 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
probably.
Easily.
You know, so I was very like, this is outrageous.
Yeah.
The level of like fame that
And he's just got hits.
hits, bro. He did 50 songs, bro.
And everyone is a hit.
How long's that show?
It was like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
He did like
Damn.
he did 50 songs. He stayed longer and paid like $200,000. He had to pay $200,000
to stay longer.
to stay a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Well, because he's making. I mean,
Yeah, dude, he made $1 million that night.
Yeah, it doesn't
easy.
matter. It doesn't matter. He's
Easy.
still he's losing that 200, but then making it back easily.
Yeah.
the
Bro,
next
merchandise. and
Most of the money that he probably makes is from this tour. Right?
How
now.
much are those tickets? The cheapest, you think? If you could guess.
Where we were sitting,
Yeah.
they were comp seats. Thanks to Jared, they were $1,000 a piece.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God damn.
yeah. Like, we saw everyone from OVO like coming in and out, like 40 Chubbs, like all of them were like
Yeah.
walking right down there, and then like all like friends and family, like all those people.
Why does he
connected
keep
with-
doing the Garden?
Well, he does a tour. He'll do Barclays also. He did Barclays right before the Garden.
But why does he keep coming back?
Because
to
it's the
New
greatest
York?
arena in the world.
Right. So it's just like he just
got to
make the
do
most
it.
money, or
You just got to do it.
Yeah, like he's not gonna go do fucking like Tuscaloosa, Alabama. But what
No.
I saw was, I saw that there's levels, right? So like when you think of like Lil Yachty, right, and you're like, yo, Lil Yachty's like really fucking famous.
Yeah.
He couldn't sell out the Garden,
No.
no. I mean, maybe.
And the Garden's not
No.
even huge.
and the Garden's not even huge. Like Drake could go to like the Michigan Big House and probably sell it out. It's 100,000 people. Like he could sell it. Like if he did a show at Dallas Stadium, he could probably sell it out.
That's unreal, man. That's so fucking and even
Like this motherfucker could do WrestleMania numbers.
And
like
what's-
that's fucking crazy.
And what's even crazier is he's gonna do those numbers. He's at the level of superstardom where he can do that when he's 50. He'll be fine. Because everyone will go, "Oh, we missed Drake, dude." He's at a point where he's still relevant. Like he's gonna leave the game as like a champion. He'll retire like as a because he's still just so real. It's fucking.
Well,
isn't he
here's
still like the top? He's still
dude.
the
well, Travis Scott's new album is like doing crazy numbers.
right. Yeah. How did you feel about it though?
I liked it. I like the album. The thing is, I don't like it more than Astroworld, and the reason I don't like it more than Astroworld
is fucking awesome.
is Astroworld's like. It's so hard to like even top that album, but
His producing, the quality is just so good.
his production's always awesome. I think it was a little feature heavy. Like there was way too many fucking people on the album. Like I would have liked like 2 songs of him just like by himself.
Yeah.
And my biggest beef is there's no Don Toliver on the album.
Yeah, and he fucking put him on in the first place.
I know.
didn't
I
he?
love Don Toliver. I don't know what's going on. At least Sheck West made the album. I'm cool with that. I love
Sheck West was on there?
Sheck West is on there. He's a New York guy though. So
All the hoes.
yeah.
That song was fucking crazy when it came out.
Do you know the fuck shit bitch? That was an accident.
Yeah.
Oh, because did he fuck up something?
Well, the beat cut out, and he was just like, "Oh, like I fucked it up." So he was like, "Fuck, shit, bitch," and they just kept it in, and they were like, "Yeah, that shit." And it's like the most famous line of the song.
It's
But like,
basically just a Tourette night for me.
Yeah.
so like Yachty comes out, and yeah, pretty much, yes, Tourette night for Mike. Mike would be great ad libs. Ooh, ooh,
Yeah, there was some dookie in that butter.
dude, I farted in that same microphone 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
6 years ago.
Next time I
4
feel it, I
scores
got it.
and 70.
Next time I feel it, I love that Jared's got it.
Yeah, that's it.
Jared's
That's
Jared's got the party mix.
that one is the fart mic. So if you ever have to fart, you fart in
Yeah,
Jared's
this is
mic.
the one.
No,
Dude,
but it was really,
fuck you
it
guys.
was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
I might have pooped myself.
The one thing that I did realize about Drake is that I've been listening to him for so long is like, when is this like becoming like a nostalgia act kind of?
Yeah.
Because he's got hits from like 15 years ago.
Well, when did you feel that? What songs came on that made you feel that? You know what? Can I tell you what song made me feel like that when I went to see that?
He did Best I Ever Had, and I was like, I feel like
Nostalgic.
I feel like I'm doing coke right now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
doing coke. About to go to this fucking bar,
Right.
and this song is awesome.
Right.
And
So
I'm
weird.
20 years old.
What was
It's so
that?
weird you said that because I was doing coke when I listened to that song. Too.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
At
The song that made me feel nostalgic.
Hartford, Connecticut.
Yeah, yeah. The
Yeah, I
song,
was doing coke, Carrie too.
Oh shit, shout out to Gary.
Yeah, shout out Carrie, dog. 20 years ago. I'll bleep that.
the song that made
Nobody
me
knows
feel
Carrie.
nostalgic was the who's with no money, act like money isn't everything. I'm having a good time. They just trying to ruin it. You know?
Jared gave me Drake's first album. We were in like the Best Buy parking lot, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, listen to this." And
Dude.
I was like, "Is this the new Drake album?" He was like, "Yo, it's fire." And then it starts with karaoke.
Yes.
Karaoke was on there, fireworks and shit. I think
Yeah.
it started with fireworks, then karaoke.
Dude,
she was he's
he's
been making bops,
Bro,
for so long.
I
Dude.
fucking legit. Now that I think about it, I'm like, did I think he was whack or anything? I fucking loved him when he first came out.
Yeah.
I thought he was great.
Oh.
I think I kind of got a little bit more whatever later on because he just has that chameleon thing going on where I was just like, well, who is he? I want to know who he is. But he's still till this day. He's just like LeBron or anybody else that they get to a certain level and there's some people you just automatically think you start hating and you're like, why am I doing that though? This dude is the truth. Like he's always just gonna be. He's a phenomenal human being, and he deals with all of it. Real talk, he deals with all of it so well.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't fully lost himself. He's not like you don't hear. I mean, he's been in things where he got in trouble or something, but he's never.
But not really.
But not even
really.
then.
Squeaky
He's been a
clean.
very. Yeah,
He's not squeaky clean,
almost
but he's pretty fucking
like
clean,
Jeter,
like-
a little bit like some
Jeter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, listen. There's you can't touch Jeter.
He's untouchable.
Jeter's
Yeah,
untouchable.
he went out beautifully.
You know what I mean? Jeter is the fucking king. Okay.
I think there's a thing about Derek Jeter that everybody loved him, that even if he were to do something bad, they would brush it under the rug.
Yeah.
It's Derek Jeter.
Well, yeah.
the
being
only
a huge-
thing I
being
can
a
ever
huge-
say I ever heard
being a
about
huge
Derek
slut.
Jeter. Well, yeah, but that doesn't count.
Yeah, no one cares.
That doesn't count because none of those women ever said that they were mistreated.
Yeah,
Right?
it doesn't count when you're a guy. Dude.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Girls
yeah.
are sluts.
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
are dogs.
Guys are not. It's just us.
my dogs.
No, but no. The only thing I can ever remember about Jeter, and I'll say what I can remember about Drake,
The only thing I could ever remember out Jeter, I think there was one year where there was like some tax questioning, and it wasn't even his fault. Like his like accountant had fucked up and made a huge mistake, but it wasn't like
he had to pay New York taxes.
Yeah, it was some shit. The only thing you've ever heard about Drake that I've ever heard that I ever made me question what kind of person that he might be was the whole part of concealing his kid. But even that made sense. It's just like, bro, you're one of the most famous people in the world. Maybe you want to keep that shit private.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like maybe you don't want to fucking tell everybody that you got some girl pregnant that you're not really into. I can understand. I can relate to that.
He's not the first rapper to do that. He's not the first. You got guys that are on the internet now being like, this is what women need to know. And they're lying and they're married and shit.
Yeah. Oh, they're completely full of shit.
Post Malone doesn't really show his kid, does he?
No.
He has a kid.
Post Malone's the man.
Yeah, Post Malone. His album was good too.
Dude, Post Malone's a fucking dope artist.
His album was good. Travis's album was good.
Yeah.
Drake fucking goes off on that fucking song.
Dude, yeah, Drake is a beast, bro.
I didn't get what the stray bullets to Pharrell were about. I thought he was like, my thing is when he acts like that, I'm like, but I know you have to pick and choose people because not everybody, and I know how he feels about the industry. He's talked about it so many times because there's so many fake people.
No friends in the industry.
But my thing is he's also friends with everybody though. Everybody loves him.
Who's that?
Pharrell's Pharrell's like one of the guys that he blatantly, like him, Kanye, like he was sucking their dongs when he first came in the game.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
he's so high up now that the one thing that Drake is he's like petty as fuck. Yeah. Like, you know, like
he takes cheap shots.
Yeah, like he bought all of Pharrell's like jewelry and shit.
Yeah,
and then just to like write a verse about like melting it down.
Yeah,
like
I'm
not with like the nostalgia shit. I was like, this motherfucker.
Nah,
even
Drake,
Ye said it on Drink Champs. He's like, yo, he'll buy a crib like next to your girl's house.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's petty as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
I love that, though.
I love it, too.
I fucking love that.
Well, petty rich.
Petty rich. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, he salts the wound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He salts the wound.
And he does it in smart ways.
Yeah,
but
the
Pusha T shots, I think they'll send shots at each other forever until like whatever happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
They're two different styles of flow. Like I don't think Pusha could ever really like amount to this level of success that Drake has had.
Nah.
But I also think that
but it's different lanes. Like
it's just different lanes. I think Push is fucking nasty.
Yeah. And those were clearly.
And I wouldn't want to spit at Push any day.
Those were clearly like rubber bullets, though. I mean, like I'm thinking like Jada versus Beanie Siegel. What are we? You know what I mean? What are we talking about here? We're talking about like when bars were way heavier. Also, a lot more homophobic. But
true.
Which is you can't even repeat half the lines anymore these days.
Yeah.
But besides that, the real intelligent bars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like those people, younger people, freak out. Oh shit! You hear that? And you're just like, dude, those were like rubber bullets compared. Because he studies battle rap too. And he knows what he's fucking doing.
Oh, dude, he's a nerd when it comes to rap.
He went to like the T Dot, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, he like
Toronto.
hosted it.
Yeah, he hosted. Like he loves battle rap too. He's that kind of guy. He gets all the angles about hip hop. He loves what he does, and he's got bars and bars, things in his mind forever. And he studies the greats, and he is one of them. He's easily become one of them. But I hear stuff like that, and everyone just gets so. I don't know. It was. I like that he did it, but it also just seems like there's rent. There's rent going on.
Oh yeah,
dude. He's so far from
basically
dumb.
kind of losing.
Drake is so far from dumb. He's an entertainer. He's also an actor. You know what I mean? And I think he is probably the best at the cross genre of R&B and hip hop. He probably holds the title for that. I don't think there's anybody. I don't think anybody can really fuck with that.
You'll never see a run like what he did ever again.
Like the fact that he can have 5 songs out at once that are him spitting and him singing at once. He literally created a whole style of just Drakeism.
So who beats him in a versus? No one.
Lil Wayne.
Oh shit.
Probably.
I was just gonna say
probably. That's actually and you know what? The fact that Danny answered that so quickly, I'll give him credit for that. But if you had to put anybody
that's still close
against him,
that's not a murder.
I don't know, dude. Lil Wayne's fucking
discography is
ridiculous,
dude. Just off freestyles alone, just off like fucking the Drought 1, the Drought 2, the Drought 3. It's like Drake's gonna have to do like singy shit, and then also like Wayne
And-
has like the best verses on
And
some of
I
his
was just
songs.
gonna say, and better verses,
Right.
Because how
And
many
Drake
times? How many times has he
would
been-
probably openly admit to that.
Well, how many times has Weezy also been on one of his top songs and
Oh.
just destroys everybody on the
oh,
fucking record?
dude, it's fucking ridiculous.
It's Jared. I remember showed me Lil Wayne for the first time, and I was like, "Who's this
so
little?"
good.
I was like, "Who's this fucking little kid?" He never sucked. Clearly, he was talented. That's why they got him on.
No, but he eventually
evolved.
developed. He
in
evolved.
the craziest way I've ever
Yeah.
seen a rapper.
He's one of the
evolve.
best to ever do it.
because
He's one of the best rappers of all time,
Yeah,
and
no.
he doesn't get respect for it either.
No, well,
you don't think
because
so?
Not the
I
way he
disagree.
should.
I think
Not
he
the way he
does.
should.
Not from his peers.
Yeah.
Not from people that say top 5. But people are starting to say top 5 a lot more with his name.
Don't
in
forget Weezy, baby.
Like, where do you think Nas would put Weezy?
I don't know. I could ask him.
Ask him.
He'd answer honestly. I
Yeah,
know.
I'll tell you what,
I know
I bet
where
Nas
he would
respects
put some
him.
other people we were talking about. I've
yeah.
had those conversations. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but is also see, that's the things. People can be extremely critical of one part of your style of music, right? When you're just a rapper, then people can only criticize you rapping. When you do other things, like I can personally say to you that my favorite Drake stuff is not him singing. My favorite
Same.
Drake stuff is him spitting. That's my favorite Drake stuff, right? I completely understand why all the other stuff is marketable, but
I like all
but,
that stuff.
But as a rapper, but as a
sing,
rapper,
Yeah.
but as yeah, right. Exactly. But as a rapper, I would prefer to hear certain people, you know, over some of that. But again, I think that they stand alone.
What Drake song? Yeah, they're on their own pillars, but like as soon as Lollipop drops, like I don't know if there's a hotter song that Drake has than that.
Oh no, I disagree. I couldn't think of what it is. but- Bottles in the club. Love my lady love. Yeah.
Wasn't that when he had his like I can only play like one
Yeah,
string
yeah,
guitar
yeah.
phase?
Yeah. You can play like 3 chords.
I would say that there's a level of relevance that Drake has that Weezy doesn't. I would say that there's a level of lyrical ability that Weezy has that Drake doesn't.
Well, he outgrew Weezy a long time
I would
ago.
also say that that Weezy single-handedly created a black artist, skater, rock and roll genre that nobody else started.
Him and Pharrell. That's about it.
Yeah, but it's different because Pharrell is clean cut.
Yeah, Pharrell is
rock and rollers are not clean cut. Rock and rollers are fucking savages, and that's why Weezy.
He was a rock star. Yeah.
He's a rock star. He's legitimately a rock star.
Well, yeah, he influenced what's his name? What the hell's wrong with me? Jesus.
Every fucking rapper around.
No.
I mean, that any rapper that has a tattoo on their face right now and dresses like a white rocker, but is a black rapper, was influenced by
but
Weezy.
what's his name? Pumped that up even more. The dude who's on Rico right now, who got sunned by
Young
Gunna.
Thug?
Yeah, Thug made it even more.
Well,
Thug,
they got beef. I think.
Dude,
they
every
did. Yeah,
they did. Yeah,
every one of those rappers
But they all
emulates Weezy.
emulated Weezy.
All
Weezy
emulated.
started all of that.
And there's no Drake without Weezy.
Exactly, and that's why I think Drake is as much as. First of all, when you hear Drake and Nicki and all those people talk about Wayne, they talk about that dude like he's their big uncle.
Oh, yeah.
and like their dad.
Yeah.
Respectfully, and I'm not even trying to sun any of them for saying it. I'm just saying that their level of respect for him and their level of admiration for him just goes to show that even if they did sell more records, they would always be able to recognize that if it wasn't for Wayne, there would be no. OVO.
I think
there'd
Drake-
be no
Drake
fucking.
does-
There'd be no fucking Nicki.
Does Drake have a go DJ though? I don't know, man.
Maybe I don't know.
know,
I don't know. Do you want? We should set it
Well,
up.
then
We should
what's
set up a-
what's he responsible for then?
Go DJ.
What's he responsible for then? Also, did you know that Weezy
signed all that.
Weezy,
Yeah, he
coined the
branched
term-
off from
do you know
Cash
that
Money.
He coined the term "bling bling" as well, and
another-
made it made it go in the dictionary.
doesn't-
He signed.
doesn't
He signed
surprise me.
Nicki and Drake to Young
No, I
Money
know
CD.
that. No, that I know. But I mean, Drake, first off, Drake outgrew him easily. Like that happened a while ago.
Yeah.
But like Jared was saying, Drizzy definitely looks at Weezy. God, I feel so hot saying their names like that. He definitely looks at him like a god, and like is like, this is the one guy I can't touch
Because he knows.
Still,
Yeah, I just don't.
like how you look at
there'd be-
Dad.
and
How you
there'd
look
be-
at Dad as like when we were like kids, like the fucking I dodged the younger. You see that? How, as like this all being, this 6 foot like monster that like even if you try to punch, like for some reason like your fist would stop mid throw.
No,
that's like how he looks at Weezy.
He's a celebrity with a big head and who's 5'3".
Yeah,
That's Lil Wayne.
That's true. Yeah,
I don't.
He's 5'3".
No, he's probably like
No,
5'6".
I've met Wayne multiple times. He's probably 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah.
He's not a big dude,
He's been
and he's so skinny.
he's
But
been
he's like
ripped,
in
but
great.
he's been,
He's in
like,
great
ripped.
shape, dude. The dude's like in his fucking. He's got to be.
He still skates and shit.
Yeah. He looks good.
There
Like when
was
you
just
see him,
like-
he's like the Keith Richards of rap.
There was just any song that had like a Wheezy feature on it.
You
was
couldn't
just,
fuck with it, and it was just mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. Dude, he would have
people would
have
always
out
say-
5 mixtapes at once. It was insane.
How many Carters are there? 4?
Oh my god.
You know?
I think he's been. I don't know. I love him, even though I know people have been pissed at him lately.
The black is
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, he has so many. But why? But Drake's got a shit ton of songs though too, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, it would be close. They did a tour like Drake versus Lil Wayne, but like obviously Wayne won. I would love to see them do it again, but like I don't know, man. That run was just so
was
ridiculous.
insane.
Lyrically, I mean, I'm taking Wayne all day.
All day.
of course.
All day.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like-
not even
that's just
close to me.
mass- Yeah.
No, Wheezy has hands down made me go, yo, what?
Yeah,
bro.
it's just very.
I'm like, yo, stop the track for a
It's-
second,
it's-
pull it back like 8 seconds, and listen to what he said
it's
again.
the way
I never do
Andre
that with
is.
Drake.
It's the way Andre is. Andre, they both have their own styles of rapping, and the way that they fuck with words is like
Oh,
it makes you go like, holy shit! Like this.
Honestly,
this is
the
fucking kind of fucking. I can't believe this guy did. And Weezy also comes from a place where hip hop is not respected lyrically at all.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I would say I'd put Wayne in the. We were having this conversation the other night, Mike, at your house. I'd put Wayne in the Eminem category as far as like, what, yo, did you hear what he just said?
Oh, yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, there are plenty of rappers. Siegel was like that with me for a while. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, you got to pull that back. But he's still not animated and like almost comical. Like Wayne and Em have this ability to almost be comical, like with some of the shit that they're saying, where it's like it's almost like
The wordplay and the shit that he would say, like even like this shit. I remember even this one: feet hanging out the window, jock my shoe game because all my kicks fly like Liu Kang.
Yeah.
So like you know what I mean? So like it sounds
cheesy.
cheesy, but it's not though.
But it's not.
because flying kicks and
Yeah.
fly kicks,
Yeah.
even shit like this, like
Double
he-
entendres.
Yeah, double entendre. He goes, didn't wear a bulletproof, so I got shot, and you could see the proof. Blind eyes could look at me and see the truth. I wonder if Stevie do.
yeah.
You know, like even
crazy.
Yeah.
so, like it's when
You got to
read
play
it
his
in
shit
that
back.
sense,
Yeah,
you got to play
Weezy's-
shit back.
My favorite rappers are the ones that you have to play back. Where you just like, I listen to this riding around with you guys in the car, but when I get home and I turn the lights off in my room, I'm going to listen to this again, and I'm going to start to get a better understanding of how good they are. Wheezy is, and it took me a while to understand that too, I think when I was caught up in the Wheezy wave, I didn't really understand what I was listening to, and then ultimately as time went on and I went back and listened, I was like, this dude's fucking amazing.
His
You know what I mean?
delivery too is like,
Oh,
it
dude.
shouldn't be as good as it is because he just
Weezy,
sounds like he's
dog.
cracked out of his mind. But his delivery is so good every time. And I mean, I know people are giving him shit lately because he's like, I think he's had a few prima donna moments at concerts and shit like that. But I mean, he can though. He's fucking
can.
Weezy.
He can. He's
You know,
fucking
people are
Weezy.
still. Imagine that level. Oh, let me ask you guys this. Not even in hip hop. I'm talking about
So many bars.
in all genres. Who do you guys think are like the best performers of all time?
Michael Jackson.
Should we go Dead or Alive? Yeah, Dead or Alive. Who do you think are the
shit.
best performers of all time?
Of all genres?
Like, who are the like? We're talking about how Drake had that monstrous audience
That I've seen.
attendance.
That I've seen.
Yeah, I'm
You got
talking
to
about.
put Beyonce in there.
Yeah, Beyonce is one of the best performers.
Beyonce, Mike Jack. You got to put in there.
James Brown.
Prince.
Or no,
Prince,
Prince.
James Brown.
Yeah, Prince.
I guess Queen at the time, maybe. I always see like that Live Aid thing, and I'm like, I can't believe this is a real concert. Like,
Yeah,
that shit is
no,
fucking
it's
crazy.
insane.
Yeah, I heard Alicia Keys is fucking wild too. I heard her performances.
I've seen Anderson Paak. live.
Oh my
and
God,
he
yeah,
was
he's
absolutely
so-
I'm
brilliant.
sure Bruno's great.
Dude,
Bruno,
him
I've
and
heard, is
Bruno, yeah,
fantastic.
him and Bruno together. We were saying this too. Was such a fucking unfair thing of
Yeah.
just music forces coming together, and it's so funny because they're both just like these little dudes.
Silk
with
Sonic's one of the greatest albums released in the last 20 years.
It's so it's incredible
Silk Sonic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
how easy it is for them to sound that perfect.
Yeah.
And together, and not a
They're
lot of
fucking
stars.
geniuses.
Not a lot of stars do that and come
Yeah.
together to do like huge, colossal albums like that.
Yeah, if I could emulate, if I had a wish to become like a musical artist professionally, it would be either Bruno or Anderson.
Or Pac, right?
Yeah, hands down.
Does Pac play
It's
anything
not
else
even
besides
close.
drums?
Pac plays everything.
Oh, does he?
plays
So does Bruno. Bruno does. I would say Bruno probably has the ups on the dancing. That's probably about it because he's pretty
And
limber
Pac,
man.
and Pac has the lane to hip hop.
And the cocaine.
You know what I mean?
use,
Like,
the cocaine use. Is
but I'll tell you right now. I mean, I've always been a fan of Bruno. I think he's a great writer. I think he's a great showman. But Elizabeth, my daughter, our family, she put me onto Anderson, and she was just like, "Dude, you have to listen to this guy. He reminds me of you." And I listened to him, and it was like, "You drank up all my liquor. Come on, what I'm gonna do now?" And I literally fell in love, and since then I've.
yeah, I think he also fits the more hip hop bill for you. Bruno's a pop star,
Yeah.
but Bruno makes fucking heaters though.
Might not ever, never.
24 karat is fucking
good.
whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, Bruno's
24 karat. Bruno's a fucking hit juggernaut, dude.
Oh, dude, genius.
Think about how many hits he's probably wrote too.
Dude, he wrote.
he does all of it.
Yeah, he's written a lot. He's written a lot of
You
stuff.
know how you know he does? Because that man's got a crazy face.
Big ass head too.
Big ass head.
Small
There's another
shit.
one. Small shit. Big ass head. He looks like a clone of The Rock. That like didn't do well.
He looks like
Like a weak version of The Rock. He's like the mini me of Rock.
he looks
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
He looks like Richie Valens' brother from La Bamba,
Yes.
the actor.
Yeah.
And like
He does.
and like damn, who did I say the other day? If they had a kid, it was him.
Oh yeah, you said that him mixed with somebody. I
yeah.
forgot who it was.
It's like
It was Richie Valens' brother.
Richie Valens' brother. It's
Who
like,
looked like Uncle Mickey.
won't be my first.
Yeah, he did.
Definitely won't be my last. And he's talking about the chick, and he just takes the shot of like tequila. Richie.
That's a great one.
Bobby, I think his name is Bobby in the movie.
It's so funny though. The other great thing about Lil Wayne is he doesn't write lyrics.
Yeah, he just remembers everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't write.
Is that real?
Yeah, well, yeah. Did you ever see the video where the guy's reciting lyrics to him and he's like, what is that? And he goes, it's you, bro. And he goes, oh, shit, all right.
Yeah, but he's but that might also be him being too high on every drug ever made to remember
but
what song he's
it
done.
was one of the biggest lyrics is like, you don't want
No, because there's songs that he did then that he still knows.
that if you're gonna have that late sex, better wear that latex because you don't want that
Latex.
text that I think I'm latex.
Yeah, that's fucking.
that bar
That's
That shit
fire.
is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's
You better
like
have safe sex.
That's
'cause
like
you don't better wear that latex.
he just took the entendre and fucking the entendre and just split it up.
Well, that's the line he's talking about. He's like, I said that. He's like, woo.
Yeah, he
He's
freaks
like,
out. I said that.
He's like,
Which,
all right.
I don't know how you forget that. I mean, there are songs that he was. I mean, he's been deaned out his whole fucking life. He's
Yeah,
been doing
yeah,
Dean
yeah,
forever.
yeah.
Is he still fucking with it?
I think he still sips. I mean, I see him with like cups and shit, but I don't know like how much of that is like whatever.
Also, the man's had seizures and shit and still remembers fucking. I mean, he remembers a good amount of his songs to perform.
The hottest thing under the sun.
Come on, man.
Because you know, did you see like?
He's the best, bro. What was I gonna say? There's two things before we wrap this up. One, I wanted to say,
Hit it.
no. I wanted to thank you guys for like everything you guys do for the show. We're gonna continue to grow and make this thing. I want to thank all the new listeners. We've had some new listeners.
Yep.
We've had a lot more like engagement on our page.
Very positive
Yeah.
comments and feedback
Yeah.
from people too. Like,
And Jared brings a.
and I
Which I agree.
appreciate it.
Jared's been bringing a really fun dynamic. to the show,
Absolutely.
too, so
Thank you, man. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
Is be here with you guys on
And
Sundays.
another thing is like that's why you shouldn't do the whole
Tuesdays.
old like even in hip hop the old head new head thing. I think it's fun to have that competition.
Oh, yeah, for
sometimes.
sure.
It's fun to go back and forth about, on our time, because people do it with basketball, But it should never turn, at the end of the day, everyone's doing the same music, and that's what we're doing here.
Sex is great sex.
We're just doing the podcast music, and we hope that you guys are really enjoying it, and thank you, everyone, for supporting the show and having fun with it.
Absolutely.
are.
Yeah, for some reason, and this is going to be the last thing we talk about, for some reason I can't stop thinking about my dog dying.
Wow. What the hell? Why?
I don't know why, bro. For some
fucking
reason.
random.
Terrible.
No, because I'm thinking about, like, the science behind it, right? Like, what part of our brain shuts off when we get dogs, like, not knowing that they're going to die, like, 30 years before we do?
The love. You're distracted by the love.
Is that what it is?
You're distracted by the love and the feeling that you're getting when you're with them, so you don't have enough time to think about the
Dopamine.
sadness.
Yeah.
I always remember that they're not going to last, and I think that's why I enjoy them so much.
I held Silvio for 2 hours and cried, like, 2 nights ago.
Well, my
Because
friend,
I just looked and I was like, yo, one day he's not going to be here, dude.
No.
yeah, my friends,
Shit fucked me up.
Fucked me.
my friends,
Fucking sucks,
my
bro.
friend's dog, like they had got
Sucks.
They got news that he had a just a random bone cancer out of nowhere, and just like passed. So you never really do know, because we were talking about that before. We were saying, I was talking to Danny. I was like, I just don't know if I could do. I want to get a dog. I just don't know if I can really do it, because all that is just. I forget about. Then you fall in love with them, and you fucking hate the stupid things that they do. But
And then they
you fall in
die.
love with them, and then they just leave you. They're like fucking. You know what I mean? They're like fucking. The only thing they're like
So-
Jenny at the end of Forrest Gump.
So I'm watching, like, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Right? They're like there, but she's never there.
Yeah, she died. She had AIDS, right?
Yeah, she died of AIDS. Yeah.
Um,
Wait, how does she not give him AIDS?
That's what I thought. But then I thought,
Oh, it's after.
She got it after.
yeah, but I think they wrote Forrest Gump 2 where, like, Forrest Gump actually gets AIDS.
Bro, that would thank God
yeah.
they did not. Do that
Yeah,
shit.
they never did it, but they actually wrote
First
it.
of all,
and did the whole
don't say
thing.
shit like that. That's number one. Forrest Gump never got AIDS. All right,
Well,
he lived
yeah.
forever.
I didn't say
Forrest
he
Gump is
had
still
it. I
alive
said-
right now
I didn't say he
somewhere.
had it. I said how did he not?
No, he probably got AIDS and then cured it somehow through, like, his,
Because
like,
he's
his
Forrest
being
Gump.
so dumb but
Yeah.
so smart. at the same
No,
time.
maybe he just caught it after that, because I think when they got together, they don't ever show another sex scene between them. It was just the one weird sex scene that they had, and he's just like,
I'm a smart man.
is your roommate's blanket.
The
I
part
ruined
that
it.
always makes me choke up is when he goes,
Is he like me?
"It's
Is he smart?
smart." I'm just like, God damn it, Tom.
Movie's
Yo,
amazing.
Tom Hanks crushed it.
Crushed
Yeah,
it.
dude. I just don't want my dog to die.
No, I feel you. Yeah, that's
You know?
sad.
And then I'm
I don't
like-
want your dog. I love those dogs.
And then I'm the idiot. I go on YouTube and I'm like,
How long does this dog breed live?
I did that, and then it got to fucking like, all right, we're gonna put Daisy down today, and like I watched the video of them like putting the dog down.
Yeah, that's why I.
Like, fuck.
There's too many
I was like,
emotions
God,
on.
This sucks ass. Why did I do that to myself?
There's too many emotions on IG Reels and shit out of nowhere. It's just like it'll be like that song. And it's
yeah.
just, and it's just like a dog sick and the person's holding. People that make I'm sorry. People that make sad reels fucking weird me out.
I know.
It's a little too much.
I saw one of a nurse of like her patient died, and she like walked around the corner crying. I was like, bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah, what are you doing? What the fuck?
Guys, promise me this. If I die before you, do not take a fucking picture holding my dead hand.
No, that's
All right?
weird. Yeah, those
I
are
hate
I'll
that
do some
shit.
Gigi Allen shit with you. Like
Yeah.
you'll die, and then I'll just ride around with you in my car for like 3 hours while
Yeah,
you're
I
dead.
know there's gonna be
Standing
people though. Like, what's
Yeah.
wrong with holding your dead grandpa's hand?
It's like
And I'm
writing on you with like a Sharpie and
it's-
shit.
It's just kind of weird.
Yeah, and like don't put like, you're not your son, I'm not
Your
your father. Oh, we're just two grown men saying goodbye.
If it's a reel, put up memories and photos and stuff.
Yeah,
into it.
of me
Why does it gotta
alive,
be when they
dude?
die and
Don't
shit?
show my dead ass hands.
Fucking yeah, with the veins
Chase the
turning black and
monsters
shit.
away.
yeah. Don't
like-
fucking my fucking rigor mortis
Dead
thing.
No,
Yeah,
but I will
yeah,
show your
stiff
dead
ass.
balls. I'll probably just grab your balls.
That
Yeah.
would be fire though.
Yeah, if I
And
just
it-
pulled his pants down and grabbed his balls
Yeah.
and
I'll
squeezed them
leave
at the
you-
bottom so they like kind of brain out. You know what I mean?
Give me the monkey brain.
Yeah,
You can give me one monkey brain before.
That's
it's
it.
done.
It hit it with like the.
I mean, it would be
You know?
funny though if like
Just saying.
if Danny was just like dead in a bed and it's just like all of us holding him and then you just hear like let me suck her titties, baby, like in the background. And yeah, one last time, just Danny. Like,
Just the nurse just like flopping her tit in Dan's face.
dancing for Danny.
Fucking splashing them together.
You know what's okay? Do you think it's a little morbid, but when you we're all gonna live till fucking 90 because I said so. Please
man.
God, please.
My
just
curse,
let-
I'll live to 110.
But when isn't it weird to think? Okay, let's say 50 years from now or whatever, when you're gone, however long you would want to live, Do you think there will be anyone in the hyper new internet from them that's just gonna go, oh damn, yo, we lost "Let Me Suck Your Titties, Babe" guy?
Yeah.
You think that'll
Hell
be?
fucking
is there
yeah.
a vault? Yeah, but are people gonna
100%.
care? Are people gonna care? It's not about Danny. Are people gonna care about content creators?
Yes.
50 years.
Yes. The same way we talk about artists and who inspired us or like who used to crack us up or
I'll get a good run.
or yeah, I think Danny will definitely have
I have my day on Twitter.
Danny will have some person that outlives him that's from the same genre and era that'll be like, yo, we lost a soldier fucking recently. Do you guys remember fucking Titty Milk Guy
I'm like
for
the-
Vine? Yes. Do you
I'm like the
remember
Jay
Suck Your
Dilla.
Titties, Bae?
I'm like the Jay Dilla of
Yeah.
tit sucking.
Do you remember that guy? Yeah. You know, because you also have to think is Danny's going to accomplish a lot more. We all are. And it's just going to make our names ring even louder.
Hell yeah.
At 12 o'clock.
All right, so let's just
Give me
for
a positive boner.
Bang.
for example, let's
Fuck
just
you.
look at this. So let me suck your titties like turn 10, right?
Right.
I posted that it turned 10. It had 3.5 million views on Twitter.
It's amazing.
Dude, is it so funny when you put that video up? It's like something clicks out of nowhere, and then you're like, where the fuck are all you motherfuckers when I make a fire other fucking banger? You know what I'm saying?
You know, I used to really worry about that stuff, but now like I really don't validate myself off of any
Numbers.
of that
It
stuff.
doesn't-
I just
numbers.
validate I
Numbers.
try to just be a good dude
Yeah.
and a good husband. That stuff means more to me
Well,
at this
fuck
point.
number,
Yep,
fuck
that's it.
numbers. We've all
That's the stuff that
fuck
matters.
numbers. We've all had numbers. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The numbers don't mean shit.
Yeah, man.
It means whatever makes you happy, whatever makes other people fucking happy.
Yeah, listen, man. I've been doing it for this long. I never thought I'd be able to do it for this long. So it's a lot of fun, man.
And here you are.
That's what it is. We're gonna wrap it up on that though. But
Don't die, guys.
Yeah, don't
die.
Yeah, don't get dogs
Yeah.
and think about them dying.
Yeah. And don't think
All
about
right.
yourself dying yet.
Don't think about yourself dying either, because we want you here.
Yeah,
you're
just
good.
hang
You're
out.
good. Hang out with us.
Just hang
we'll,
out,
we'll get you
bitch.
through that shit.
come on the
Mike,
show.
where can they find you on the internet, buddy?
Michael_LoPriore everywhere, and LoPriore Mike at LoPriore Mike on Twitter
Okay.
or X.
What was it? Yeah, on X, dude. Now that that's like up and running, next week I want to talk about that.
Do it.
Jared, where can they find you while you're playing with your penis?
I'm not playing with my penis. I'm separating my balls from my inner thigh.
Well, now I'm gonna have to like cut around this.
Why?
Now, I'm gonna have to only show this camera while you're
keep
doing
it.
it.
You're the king of suck your titties. I can't be the king of separate
You
my
look like
balls
you're
from my
wearing-
thigh.
but
You look like you're wearing
Michael did something with his testicles on the show, and we got flagged for
what
that.
for the fart?
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
you
ball
look like
fart.
but you look like a Puerto Rican redneck baby right now with a diaper on.
Yeah.
All right, give me the fart, Mike.
All right, do it. Oh, Danny's gonna do it. It's coming. Watch it right in Jared's face. Oh. Skidorf.
That one's gonna stink.
Skidorf.
That one's gonna stink. All right, and then you can find me at Danny LoPriore everywhere on the internet, guys. We love
Jared
you.
LoPriore on
yeah.
Instagram. Not that I matter.
Yeah,
Fuck
I didn't
me,
want.
right?
I didn't
Fuck
want you to
me,
talk
right?
in that microphone. Here, use this one. At Jared LoPriore on Instagram, and then you can find me at Danny LoPriore everywhere. Also, buy tickets, come see me do stand up. Maybe I'll fart in the mic there too. But we'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Fuck me.
Love you guys.